Back with us now, Kansas Senator Roger Marshall. It's good to see you, Senator. House Republican James Comer just told us that on Tuesday, the House, the House GOP, led by Steve Scalise, will have a hearing into the origins of the COVID-19 pandemic. Are Senate Republicans going to do the same thing? What do you say?
Well, Liz, happy Friday to you. I'm actually hoping we can do it on a bipartisan basis in the Senate. I'm on a committee called the HELP Committee, which oversees healthcare, oversees the NIH and CDC. I think that would be a perfect place to do a deep dive investigation into this. And actually, just late last night, Senator Murray and Senator Burr announced that we were going to start that investigation in the HELP Committee. We're looking forward to getting to the origins of this virus.
Why are Democrats ignoring holding hearings and a congressional probe into this?
That's a great question. I really don't have a good answer for you. I mean, obviously, we can make some political theories on why they don't want to look into this. All I can tell you is millions of people have died, and those folks that have lost loved ones, they deserve an answer. And to prevent future epidemics like this, we need to get into the origins of it as well.
There were warnings under the Obama administration that the Wuhan lab was working with the Chinese military in order to weaponize viruses. And this looks like one of the most lethal, dangerous viruses the world has ever seen. So it's also a national security issue when you talk about the Chinese military here, right?
You know, absolutely. So in 2014, the Obama administration shut down viral gain-of-function studies, which really is more dangerous than nuclear warheads are. But they gave a couple outs, and those outs were for Dr. Fauci and for Dr. Collins from the NIH, that they could go through loopholes. Then in December of 2017, there was a behind closed doors meeting, and my understanding, there was no upper level DOD or no one from the Secretary of State's office either in that meeting. And Dr. Fauci powered through and got the viral gain of function studies opened up a lot more. But just to go even further, Dr. Dashik, who's the person that's kind of behind all of this funding, working with Dr. Fauci, he's bragging in December 2019 about the successes of this viral gain of function studies that the United States is funding through Dr. Fauci and the NIH.
Listen, you know, we understand the humanitarian aspect, that you want therapeutics, you want vaccines, you want drugs, right? But the point is the research is being done by dangerously unsafe laboratories where viruses leak. Let's watch Steve Scalise here.
Not a single hearing by Speaker Pelosi in the House on this. It's like they're trying to cover up for China instead of getting basic answers that we all ought to want to find the truth about. That's why we're going to be having our own hearing next week. But frankly, it's Speaker Pelosi. They have the subpoena powers. They should be bringing everybody in who had communication with those scientists at the Wuhan lab.
It's not only just that, you know, unsafe laboratory research can lead to accidents where viruses leak. It's also that the Chinese military, even the Obama administration warned, is trying to weaponize viruses, right?
Right, Liz. And just think about this. Doing viral gain of research studies with communist China would be like doing nuclear warhead research with Iran or with North Korea, right? So who in their right mind would even think about doing that? So it just amazes me that they were doing this viral gain of function studies with someone who really didn't know how to take care of the virus, and then they went ahead and let the virus act. We don't know if it was accidentally leaked or purposefully leaked, for that matter. And then they covered it up, and then they can't even develop a vaccine for it either. So this story is going to go really, really deep, and I think we're just now starting to get to the crux to the real problem and the real origin of it.
Yeah, China's vaccine doesn't work. You know, the loophole you talked about when the Obama administration banned gain of function, the loophole was this: you can keep doing it if it's for public health. That's a gigantic loophole you could drive a Mack truck through.
You know, exactly, and that's why I think we need to have a good open hearing on this in the HELP Committee. And one of the things we're trying to get accomplished is what are the guardrails for viral gain of function research. Just like once upon a time we were trying to figure out with nuclear weapons and nuclear energy, which was it going to be? Were we going to use it for the good of mankind or for the bad side of mankind, right? So I think that we need to develop protocols to keep the guardrails here for viral gain of function.
Well, Pelosi launches a select committee on the Capitol riots, but nothing on the pandemic. Okay. Senator Roger Marshall, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Come back soon.